Toby Roland-Jones, thanks for coming out to join us. Very disappointing, obviously, a 3-day defeat to Somerset by an innings.
Yeah, obviously really frustrating. I think, firstly starting today, obviously we came out with decent optimism that we could really, string together a couple of partnerships and make life really tricky for them, put some overs in the legs with the follow-on, but it's obviously not turned out that way, and I guess we've been second best all game here and struggled to really compete sort of in all of the longest forms, so yeah, pretty frustrating.
Plenty of resilience shown last night with the bat. We returned this morning 81 for 1. Both Rocky and Esky again dug deep this morning. Took an exceptional ball from Siddle to get rid of Esky. Those partnerships that we're lacking, how do you address that? Obviously, as skipper, you're not at the front line of the batting order, but what influence do you have on helping those batsmen build those partnerships and get us out of this?
Yeah, it feels like at the moment we're just losing those key battles at critical moments. Like you said, it's just, I guess if we get through an extra 20 minutes to half an hour there, then conditions sort of change, that ball might soften, and as I mentioned, those guys following on, it can be tricky as a bowling unit if you start getting some overs in the legs, and we just couldn't quite draw out the game long enough, that's kind of been a pretty decent reflection of the first 6 games as a collective. We've played some good cricket at times, some mediocre stuff, but fundamentally, we've not been able to, I guess, kind of string together consistent, performances for long enough periods.
I know how hard the guys are working in the background to address the issues and shortcomings with the bat. How's morale in the group? Because obviously it's been tough going these opening 6 games.
Yeah, the guys have approached the game well, and obviously, there'll be some frustration amongst different individuals. It's not easy, this game, and it never has been. But yeah, I guess we had a brief discussion there that I guess a bit of time now to take stock and to think about things, and I think at times we've lacked a little bit of an identity in how we want to go about our work, and sort of from my side, certainly as captain and as a senior player, I want to see guys going out there with a bit of authority and looking to put their stamp on the game, and certainly that's something that hopefully sort of moving on through the rest of the year that we can keep improving.
We've got a bit of a break now in the 4-day format as we move into Blast. Is that something the squad looks at with a degree of joy, or are you kind of hoping or ideally wishing that you could have just got back out there next week and cracked on and put some wrongs to right?
Yeah, I think it's always nice in some regards to be able to sort of get straight back out there and to really sort of motivate yourself with looking to put things right. But of course, schedule being as it is, I think it's nice for the guys now to have a little bit of prep time going into that Blast period. And obviously it's a quick, fun format. I think there's a lot of guys who should be excited about sort of the side that we have and the role to play, and a few guys who have probably suffered by not having as much cricket early on who get to come in and sort of try and put their stamp on it. So it'd be nice to see a bit of a change up and I guess give guys in terms of the 4-day stuff a little bit of time to reflect and ponder, and hopefully come back pretty refreshed for the next patch.
Toby, thanks for your honesty. Unfortunate result, and thanks for coming to join us.